I haven't played MKX in a while. I've got caught up in other things. I'm a busy guy. People come to me a lot asking about various games I don't play and whether I'm playing them. And it's like 30 different games. And the honest truth is I'm not even playing anything with Street Fighter V right now. What are these words? I don't care about words. Look, Yan versus Ken, everyone's favorite matchup. I like how I hovered over Super 2 for a second. Super 2 for Ken actually does really high damage for its meter requirement, but there's like no way to combo into it that's good. So. Oh yeah, it might be loud. Let me make it quieter. Let me make it quieter still. What's going on here? That was very... Wow, that was a weird ender. That was a weird juggle. Jab short short is kind of technically unoptimal compared to short jab short, I'm pretty sure. I don't understand why people go for one than the other. I think short jab short is pretty much always better. Oh, you know, I think I know why. It's against low block into high parry. If you do jab short short, red parry will fail, like a forward red parry. And forward red parry is good against a lot of other stuff Ken has. Because you can do low block into high red parry against like tart combo too. But the problem is you start with crouch jab. And if you start with crouch jab, the opponent, if they go for a parry high or low, they both work against crouch jab. Oh, that whiffed. Cool jump back. But it could be that the Ken was doing crouch jab meaty and then would block on reaction to a parry. So he would probably be able to block in time to like block, say, Yun stand forward or something like that. But he wouldn't be able to block in time. He wouldn't be able to take a throw from Yun or anything like that. He wouldn't even be able to block a stand strong or a target combo, which is usually the punish Yun goes for, to be honest. Damn, that's an angry donger. Shadows can practically block during their forward dash. It's so fast. Shadows have a really weird dash in this game. It's pretty good. It's one of the better dashes. Shadows do a lot of dashing, like, up close. Alright, Yun. Low short 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 doesn't work on most of the cast. You can either do short jab short, or you can do two shorts. But you usually can't do three shorts. There are a couple characters you can do three shorts on, I'm pretty sure. Ta 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 ta. Oh, that parry, but he didn't get anything. All he needed was low forward. What was he afraid of? Yun doesn't have anything there that's two parries. It looked like he went for two parries. It doesn't hit. It's like a range issue. Three shorts has greater pushback than short jab short. It's because the amount of pushback a short has. After a short and a jab, a crouch short's still in range. After two shorts, a short isn't in range. In fact, on a lot of characters, you can't even do short jab short, so you just have to do two shorts. Yang is cool. Yang is cooler than Yun. This is it's Pokemon style. Two teams of 10. So one of the teams is going to eliminate the other one. The characters who are from the same stage share the stage and theme in Third Strike. It's because budget reasons. Early jump roundhouse. Twins and air to air is not so hot, but Dudley's is hit or miss as well. Ooh, EX uppercut. That's ballsy in this game. The walk-in low parry. He's going to kill with this. Oh, no, he's not because he sucks. Dudley's Oki is the best in the game, which is his big claim to fame. Q has no stage. He's the only one. Even Gil has a stage. Q just stands here. Q secretly British. Dudley Super 3 is bigger, but I think it's only bigger after the initial frames. I think it doesn't go far by frame 3 or frame 2, but it goes farther eventually. Canadian is Yun's. But Yun is still a really good character in this game even without Canadian. I wouldn't say relies on it. I would more say that it's just broken. Oh, super bar length. I didn't know that either. I need to see them side by side now. None of Dudley's super bars are particularly short. Super 3 is the shortest. Yang's is say Enbu. Ryu? My old friend. Corkscrew Buro. Denjin Hadoken. Core circle, punch tame. No, Yang Super 3 is the shortest. Necros is pretty short, but Yang Super 3 is really short. It's even shorter than Gane. Good old Ryu versus Dudley. Nice and fair. Nice fair matchup. This doesn't look fair at all. This looks really bad. See how Ryu did jump back forward as his anti-air? Nice red parry. He did jump back forward, and then even though Dudley parried it, his punish was really bad. Did you notice that? It's not that his punish was bad. Dudley didn't have a whole lot of options for punish there. That's the point. That kind of anti-air didn't... It had good success rate, and it didn't carry much risk. Very interesting. Very high level. I do a lot of jumping anti-airs. Usually not jump back. Those aren't that common in this game. Worst character slash super combo in this game. It'd probably be Super 3 Sean. It could be Q Super 3. Q is kind of reliant on his Super 3. I mean on his other supers. And he doesn't have a good way of landing 3. 3 is kind of hard to land. Remy's counter super is an okay example, but Remy doesn't really need his super to function. He's close to it, is he? He could really get it. Now it's looking harder. Oh, that was good. I would have high parried there. Got me. 12 Super 3 is honestly not even that bad. It would probably be Oro Super... I mean, not Oro. It would probably be Sean Super 3. Q Super 3 is his grab explosion. Sean has a hard time landing his Super 3, and Sean is the worst character anyway. Sean is already a terrible character factoring his first 2 supers, which are okay. In a vacuum, Sean's first 2 supers are usable. Sean's super Sean Super 1 is pretty much Dudley's corkscrew blow. It's not as fast, and he has way fewer links out of it, but it's got a really short bar, and you can stock a bunch of them, and you can set it up without too much trouble. And it's unsafe, but certain characters can have trouble punishing it. 12 Super 2 is X flat, which is the thing you're talking about. Super 3 is X copy. Even without jump back parry, he didn't get anything. Sean Super 1 is the fireball. X copy makes you a character that's not 12, but it also has a giant recovery period in which 12 takes like triple damage when it wears off. So you have to kill someone during the X copy period or you're a sitting duck. I say E. Sean Super 3 isn't really like any of his special moves. It starts with a bunch of punches, and then it's got something that's kind of like his weird Tatsu, and then something that's kind of like his wheel kick. And it starts with something kind of like his tackle. Where's the game? Where's the beef? I went too far. There are 2 Dudleys on the screen. That's just the right number. Any more would be bad. Any fewer would be bad. Yeah, Art of Fighting. Rambo Super. He got a bigger punish than that. Damn, that was dominant. Nice. Dudley has such good frame data on all his normals. Everything has a lot of advantage, and everything comes out really fast. Dropping Dudley juggles. That was a good empty cancel! He missed the first hit of his super. That's the one where all the damage is. Temporal Thunder. Both of Urian's other 2 supers are okay. I would say that 1 is better than 2. There's a little tiny niche used to 2 against Akuma, who has a very low dizzy bar and thus is dizzied quickly by Temporal Thunder, and also has teleports to get out of reflector setups. But Super 1 is still better overall. But even if you can't do the unblockables, even if your execution's kind of shitty, 3 is... Mirror is still probably the best super, because there's a lot of easy stuff you can do with it too. Like crouch fierce into tackle, into mirror, into tackle, into tackle. Stuff like that. Urian is like low tier without mirror. And mid-high with. Wow, wow, wow! What a good sequence. Good awareness on that Dudley's part. I didn't know he'd recover in time. That was an incredible sequence. Yeah, mirror in the corner is like super easy to use. There's no skill to it. Other than... Oh my god. That's so cool. It's not even that tricky to be ready for that, too. The best part about that is it wasn't that hard for the Makoto. It was pretty surprisingly good for the Dudley player. He parried one way and then the other way, probably. You should always try and learn the advanced stuff instead of making concessions. When I started with Oro, I picked stones even though I didn't know how to use it, really. And in the process of learning how to play Oro, I ended up learning stones. I ended up learning in a pretty ghetto way, but I ended up coming out with something that's pretty much the pro level stones. Ugh. Dudley's far punishing ability is really garbage. The only thing he has that's a far punish that's even remotely okay is uh, ducking super. Or like a hard super 3. Super 3, if you do the 3 different punches, it does 3 different ranges. And hard super 3 doesn't even hit on its first hit, which is where, again, half the total damage is. So, if you have a move that's unsafe but pushes out a lot, Dudley's your man to do it on. Jet Upper and Super 3 are pretty much interchangeable. Most people pick Super 3. I think Super 3 is a little bit better, but they work in 99% of the same scenarios. He did the grab to build extra meter. Jet Upper does marginally more damage but costs marginally more bar. The differences are mostly, wow, that was a cool combo. I didn't know that worked on Makoto. V-Trigger will definitely be mirror. It's like guaranteed. It's like, oh, we felt like experimenting with Urian, so we decided to not give him mirror. That's the absolute fastest thing you can do. Forward dash towards Fierce. If you only need one hit to kill, that's what you do. I'm pretty sure if that's perfectly timed, you can't shake out of it. Even with like TAS shaking. What are all these interviews? I don't care. Upper and Super 1 and Super 3 have the same startup. They're both 2-frame supers. They're like 99% the same. The differences are honestly mostly negligible. But the fact that you have Super 3 more often, and you're more likely to be able to burn EX on Super 3 and still have a Super, are really important. I would say Super 3 is better in like every matchup. But Dudley's not dumb if you pick Super 1. A common thing about Super 1 is that if you have very few opportunities to land a Super, Super 1 makes them hurt more. I mean, they'll probably do something to change them, but they won't remove Mirror. They'll probably change the way a character plays. They might give him like some new special moves or something like that, but I can't see them taking that away. That's like his signature. That's like removing Bison's Psycho Crusher. Got him. That's like a 2-frame super as well, I think. Or it's pretty fast anyway. I don't know how fast exactly. Reversal supers are occasionally pretty good. That was a very late attack. I think they both went for parries. But then Makoto ended up going for a light normal, which is faster than whatever Yan went for after the parry. Nice confirm, you see that? Close strong, far short. They will definitely take away mid-screen unblockables. It'll end up being something like Rashid. He'll pressure you with like overheads and lows and bullshit. They are 1-frame art startup then active. They hit on their 2nd frame. You can combo out of moves that are +2. In pre-Street Fighter 4 notation, that means they were 1-frame supers. Ah, both twins. Ooh. If you parry and then miss your combo, a 2nd parry is a pretty nice thing to go for. Yun's mobility is quite high, but he's not the most mobile character in the game. Honestly, probably the most mobile character in the game is Aura. Although a decent case could be made for like 12. I have my serious doubts they're 1. I'm pretty sure they're 2 and his Super 2 is 3. What's his towards roundhouse? That will solve things. I could be wrong. Towards roundhouse on crouching hit. That will solve everything. That will tell us their exact speed because they're both one frame links. Mike Z had a list of changes he'd make. I have a list of changes I'd make. I'd actually really like to see that list if you can dig it up. The palm to resist Gane. That's actually pretty smart. 12's gliding is super good. 12's footsies in general are pretty awesome. 12 has a lot of problems, but his footsies are not a problem. +2. Yeah, I think the guide's wrong on the other one. I'm pretty sure about my information. Alright. Let's keep watching this. I don't want to like completely interrupt everything. No, never mind. Let's click on it. See what we got, Mike Z. Skullgirls. He can design a game. Let's see if he can design this game. He loves it, but he wants to change